trying something new. So I'm going back to a Monday Night Raw, and I'm gonna say this. This is just a video of me reviewing the highest viewed Raw of 2024. And when I was looking up this information was honestly shocked. Now, by the way, this is information from November 20th while I'm filming this video. So, things could change by the end of the year. But I'm filming this now, and this is the highest viewed video, or highest viewed Raw of 2024. According to Fightful Select's website page thing, said that this was the highest viewed Raw of the entire 2024. So, yeah, by the way, I got this video inspiration from, I forgot his name. It was like Dante, I don't know his name exactly, but, DJ? Dang, I can't find his name. Am I subscribed to him? If I'm subscribed to him, I hope I am. I don't think I am. But I don't, obviously you guys don't probably know who I'm talking to about. Oh yeah! Deontay DDJ. If you guys know who he is, yes, and he made a video yesterday or 2 days ago about revisiting WWE Raw's worst Christmas episode, and I didn't watch it, but that kind of gave me the idea to do this, like reviewing the highest viewed Raw of 2024. So, yeah, just an inspiration off of it. I thought of it yesterday, and I said, well, I'm going to do it today, so why not? But before we get into today's video, I would love for you guys to hit the subscribe button, and it does something I don't really know. But let's get into today's video. So, I was wondering, why is the January 29th episode of Monday Night Raw the highest viewed? Well, I did some research, and it was the Raw after the Royal Rumble, where we found out who's the men's and women's Royal Rumble winners. And it was Bayley and Cody Rhodes in 2024. But first off, Bronson Reed and Jey Uso had the match in the beginning of, when had a match. Obviously, Jey Uso won, because this is when he went, winning, every single match he ever had. And, he would never lose. So, it was pretty decent, but obviously, of course, Jey Uso won, because, he's a babyface and Bronson Reed's the heel. But then, it was a tag match with Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, which I kind of forgot they were teaming for this. They've been teaming since January 2024, and it probably has been even longer. But they took on Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, which obviously they took the L to. I think because Triple H said, well, I'm going to build Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark up because, I don't know, maybe the crowd will finally like them, or you get, boo them. Obviously, they still don't got any heat or cheers. Even today, 9 months after this episode, still, they don't got no heel heat, they got no babyface cheers, they have nothing. All they have is auraless. They have negative 25 aura. Every time they enter the building or it's shown on screen on Monday Night Raw, I start yawning because how boring. Honestly, Triple H, get rid of them. Get rid of PFC. PFC is garbage. Get rid of them. Obviously, Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler won this because Piper Niven and Chelsea Green don't really have a reputation of winning matches. So, yeah. But this was interesting. DIY took on the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, who were still the tag team champions, the Raw and SmackDown tag team champions, the undisputed tag team champions. They won the match off of a high cross or a razor's edge, whatever you want to call it, into a coup de grace by Finn Balor. Obviously, Judgment Day won the match. But then, when R-Truth was still a part of the Judgment Day, he was out there congratulating him, and Damian Priest said, Truth, I love you. I love your jokes. I thought you were always the funniest. That's why I don't have the heart to do this to you, man. I don't, man. So that's why JD and Dom have to do it. JD and Dominic Mysterio, for absolute no reason, just beat down this poor old R-Truth. R-Truth did not deserve this treatment. I'm just gonna say. And the Miz came out and I'm pretty sure this actually reunited the Awesome Truth. Actually, I think that happened the month prior in December. I could be wrong. It was one of these two segments where he helped his friend R-Truth, but Judgment Day, of course, used their tactics. Beat him up, boom, a boom, a boom, a boom. Using their tactics, beating him up, tag team. And this is when the Judgment Day was completed, stronger than ever. Nothing could break their bond. In January, to the road of WrestleMania. So yeah. But then a surprising thing, I totally forgot about this match, was Gunther defending his WWE Intercontinental Championship against Kofi Kingston. I totally forgot about this match. I bet it was a banger. I didn't really actually, I just kind of looked through stuff. But the stuff I saw, it was a banger. Gunther just hit powerful moves. Obviously hit the nasty powerbomb thing. Did the zesty pin for the 1, 2, 3. And then Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci when he was actually on TV, and part of Imperium when he was actually doing something useful, beat down the New Day and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. And I honestly just remembered and forgot that Imperium and like Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci and New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods actually had like a mini feud on just Monday Night Raw for a couple of months. It was a pretty good feud. I remember them going through a table with like cups, hats, stuff. Like that was a pretty good feud. I remember that. I don't think I think if Gunther was in there, Jey Uso was teaming with the New Day. I'm pretty sure. I think that was one of the matches at least. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. So yeah. But this is also the same night that it was confirmed that CM Punk got injured in the Royal Rumble, and he basically said, I got injured in the Royal Rumble, I wish I won it, and my WrestleMania dreams will not come true. And this is basically the beginning of Drew McIntyre and that crazy, demonic, and that's not demonic, it's a crazy heel character that he played through all of 2024, and a character that actually made Drew McIntyre a much better character overall anyway, and saying, I prayed for this Punk, and just he's CM Punk said, I could beat you up with one arm right here in the middle of this ring right now, and Drew was gonna walk away and try to throw a punch, but CM Punk dodged, try to fight Drew McIntyre with that one arm, but Drew McIntyre hit him with a Glasgow kiss, attacked CM Punk's injured arm, and then Sami Zayn came out and saved CM Punk basically from Drew McIntyre injuring CM Punk's arm even more, and which ended up being a match later on in the night, which I don't think I put on here, but yeah, Drew McIntyre did win that match if I didn't put it on here, so yeah. But this is also the same night that Bayley was on Raw, announcing who she was going to face at WrestleMania. It was either going to be Io or Rhea. But she ended up, we already know. But when Rhea Ripley came out, she said, you should not, if you pick me, Bayley, it's just going to stay the same. Because mommy, and Nia Jax attacked, hit her with a leg drop, and basically scared Bayley out of her shoes. And Nia Jax grabbed the microphone and said, Bayley, if you can pick Io, you can pick anybody else. You can even pick the Seth Rollins. But Rhea isn't going to make it to WrestleMania. Which, honestly, is absolutely false. Like, no. She did make it to WrestleMania. And I was barely awake to see her match with you at Elimination Chamber because it was like 4 a.m. when that match happened. So, like, win-win. Yeah, I remember that. Dang, that's a terrible day. But yeah. So yeah, Bayley. We know how Bayley had this incredible 2024. But let's move on to the Cody Rhodes Seth Rollins segment, where Seth Rollins was basically saying, you should choose me, Cody. You should choose me as the person you face at WrestleMania because Roman Reigns isn't the guy. I'm the guy. I'm the World Heavyweight Championship, and everybody wants to be the World Heavyweight Champion. And Cody said, Seth, I have the most respect for you, blah, 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 and basically said a bunch of babyface stuff, and basically said, I thought I was gonna come out here, already knew what I was gonna say. I was gonna face Roman Reigns. I knew I was gonna think about Roman Reigns. I was gonna talk about Roman Reigns, how I was gonna defeat him at this year's WrestleMania. But since you put that offer in, I'm gonna have to think about it. And I was kind of really nervous. When I saw this, I remember this clip very well. I said, "Oh my God, Cody, don't you dare choose Seth! Pick Roman. You gotta finish fights you started." But good thing, I like the road they ended up choosing anyway. So yeah, it was much better. But Liv Morgan returned to Raw since she got injured in like July of 2023, and she returned at number 30 in the Royal 2024 Royal Rumble, and she said, "I was the runner-up in both of the 2023 and 2024 Women's Royal Rumbles, and I'm done being second place, second fiddle. And this year will be my year, and I will get what I want, and I'm gonna get what I want." Which basically insinuated that, well, we didn't know what the time what this meant. We now know that it meant taking out Rhea Ripley, dealing Dominic Mysterio, getting the Judgment Day on their side, and having the Women's World Championship. Which, this has been a great year for Liv Morgan, let me just tell you that much. But a match that I honestly forgot even happened, the Kabuki Warriors, who were the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions at the time. Yeah, I bet you forgot about that one. And you probably know, they actually lost the titles, like, recently, like, in the last, May? I think? When Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair first got them. I could be wrong. But they defeated Tegan Nox. You heard me right. Tegan Nox, who is no longer with the company. She got released like 2 weeks ago, which is crazy. And Natalya, who barely shows her face anymore anyway, they lost. The Kabuki Warriors won. No surprise there. Come on. Tegan Nox, who was even showing all Monday Night, all 2024 except like the Royal Rumble in this episode of Monday Night Raw. Come on. The Kabuki Warriors won the season, and they were the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, so it was going to be an easy victory for them anyway. Oh, dang. That's it? Oh, yeah. Anyway, Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn had a match later that night. Drew McIntyre hit a Claymore kick, of course, right after Sami Zayn hit a Luva kick, but Drew McIntyre ducked out of the way, but kinda blowed Sami Zayn, which Sami Zayn got hold. The referee thought it's a clean move, because referees are blind. Claymore kick, 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre wins, and the rise of Drew McIntyre begins. So, you can watch this. You can see the thumbnail right here. That's all I got for you guys today. Honestly, I get why this was one of the highest viewed of 2020 Raw 2024 so far. Again, this could change, but not this week is not going to change, let me tell you that much. Because it was just after the Royal Rumble, and people wanted to see if any champions were going to pick who they're going to face at WrestleMania, and the Royal Rumble winners. And they want to probably see the update on CM Punk and stuff, and see what Cody had to say and stuff. So yeah, I kind of understand why this is the highest, but at the same time, not really. Kind of a boring show anyway. I mean, there's not that much good stuff happen on there, but yeah. Put down comments below if you want to see more of these videos. I kind of had fun making this video. I thought of this idea. I said, oh, pretty cool idea. Let me try it. But leave down comments below if you guys want me to review the lowest rated viewed Monday Night Raw of 2024. So, yeah. Anyway, put down in the comments below if you like this video. And by the way, that's just the one last thing. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.